It's said that with age comes wisdom, and maybe that applies to pro football, too.
Case in point, a surprise turnaround in the NFL. After too many losing seasons, the Arizona Cardinals are now winning. Here's David Begnaud.
I think they're a much better football team than their record shows.
Bruce Arians was always sure about one thing. He would never be hired as an NFL head coach.
Never. No, I thought I'd be retired, I tell you, or refired or something.
He was wrong.
What did you think you'd be doing at 62?
Probably working with players, getting them ready, maybe opening a quarterback school.
But in January of 2013, the Arizona Cardinals made Arians the third oldest first-time head coach in league history, at a time when the team was struggling bad. Arians, who went to 2 Super Bowls as a career assistant coach, immediately had a game plan: hiring a gang of older coaches.
Arizona back in front.
Did you run up against some people who said, Bruce, aren't they a little old, a little past their prime?
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, when you interview process with teams and you start talking about guys in their 70s, all they want to hear about today is these young, dynamic, so-called geniuses. These 3 guys have forgot more football than those guys even ever know.
The first in the gang, fresh off 2 knee replacement surgeries, nationally known assistant coach Tom Moore. He's 75.
The first president I really remember, I guess, is Harry Truman.
Having been born at that time, I have to ask you, what do you think of Twitter?
I have about as much association with Twitter and that stuff now as I had back in 1938.
None?
None.
Facebook?
None.
Text messaging?
Nah. Oh, I'm just getting into text messages.
I heard you and Peyton text.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The Peyton whose text messages we're talking about is none other than quarterback Peyton Manning, who Moore coached for 13 seasons in Indianapolis.
You've been to 4 Super Bowls, won 3 of them.
Right.
Coached 7 Hall of Famers, helped players get to at least 82 Pro Bowls.
Right.
What more do you want, Coach?
Go to 4 more Super Bowls, 7 more Hall of Famers, and 82 more Pro Bowlers.
You got that much living left to do?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm just halfway home.
Moore's not even the oldest coach. That honor goes to pass rush specialist and great-grandfather Tom Pratt. He's 77.
They talk about retirement, you know, and I always kind of associated retirement with being tired, you know, and I said, well, I'm not tired, so why on earth would I want to retire?
Pratt's resume includes coaching players in both the AFL and NFL. He went up against Vince Lombardi in the World Championship game, now known as Super Bowl I in Los Angeles.
Of course, the first Super Bowl was the only one not sold out in the Coliseum. And I have a program at home, and I pulled it out and attached to it were the ticket stubs that my wife had from the game, $12.
Wow.
$12 to go to the game.
Wow.
The kid in the gang is 69-year-old Larry Zerline, a former Marine whose first job in the NFL came at age 56. He came out of retirement to become a Cardinals offensive line coach.
How do you feel getting roped into this idea that you're one of the old guys?
Well, I can't figure it out. I mean, I don't know how I get included in that group. I don't feel like it.
Given your age, do you think the players are even more respectful?
I don't know if they're respectful or if they feel sorry for you. I'm not sure which it is.
Larry done been around since the dark ages, so he done seen it all. It's kind of a blessing because in every program you don't have that guy that's been around that long. So Zeke, he lets me know things that other coaches don't even see.
Bruce Arians and his coaching staff bring 104 years of experience to the team in Tempe, Arizona. In 2012, a year before Arians and his staff arrived, the Cardinals' record was 5-11. Last season, the team finished 10-6, nearly making the playoffs. And a quarter through this season, the Cardinals are off to a red-hot 3-1 start.
The energy that they bring, they're here at 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, they beat the young guys in, and they're the last to leave.
As for Arians, a senior himself, he's now eligible for Social Security.
Well, everybody always asks me, do you see yourself as a father figure? I said, no, I'm the cool uncle you like to drink with.
And when you think about that gamble he made with that gang of older guys, it's worth a drink.
Did you have a moment where you kind of sat back and said, I told you guys so.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, and you know, starting with myself, I just didn't want to be the old guy on the staff. You know, it makes me feel younger all the time, and but yeah, there's a very, very small satisfaction to knowing that we still got it.
For CBS This Morning Saturday, I'm David Begnaud in Tempe, Arizona.
The gang from the dark ages. I love it when a guy's 75 and says he's only halfway home.
I know. I love all those one-liners, too. Must be an interesting locker room.